This is nativeEMF, here with a tutorial on how to clean the trackball in your nativeEMF keyboard. This tutorial will also work for most trackball keyboards as they typically use the same construction. Just as a quick introduction, this is the nativeEMF keyboard. It's got full-size keys and a trackball as a mouse built in. This keyboard uses infrared light technology, which is essentially an invisible light, and therefore there are no radio frequency EMFs emitted. There will be a link in the description of this video to where you can purchase this keyboard. So every couple months or so, the trackball will begin to get a little bit stuck, i.e. it won't flow as fluently, and you'll notice the movement becomes a bit staggered on the screen. Now there are normally two causes of this. The first is the batteries. If the batteries run out, you just need to replace them. And if that doesn't fix the issue, it's because the two spinning shafts that work underneath the trackball begin to get a little clogged. So what I'll be doing today is showing you how to unclog the two spinning shafts. So what you'll need is a small Phillips style screwdriver and a small flathead screwdriver. And a vacuum cleaner is helpful, but that's not essential. So just around the trackball enclosure, you'll notice there's a circular plate. And within the circular plate, there are two divots, one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. So if we zoom into the trackball, we can see the two divots. I'm using an old version of this keyboard so as to show you how the dust can build up inside the trackball construction. Place our Phillips screwdriver in the right hand divot and we want to turn anti-clockwise. This will require a little bit of force so as to get the plate to fully spin. Once it has, we just lift the plate with the flathead screwdriver and then it should pull away. Now as you can see, there are two shafts that the ball rotates so as to send the signal to the computer, and that's this one on the right hand side and this one that runs horizontally across the top. Now they should actually be this brass colour all the way through, but as you can see, a black form of dust has built up, and that's what we're going to try to remove. Take the flathead screwdriver and run it down. You can see the dust starts to remove. Then you want to take your vacuum cleaner and use it to suck out all the dust that is remaining. Once you've vacuumed the dust out, all you need to do is then add the trackball back in and the circular plate back on top. Put the Phillips screwdriver in the right hand divot and then this time pull clockwise to close it. On a very rare occasion, you may find that removing the dust on the two shafts doesn't actually rectify the problem, and if that's the case, it will only be because this spindle here has gone to the wrong location, and on this spindle there is a flat part and the rest is circular. You just have to ensure that that flat part isn't touching the trackball like this, so you just rotate it either clockwise or anti-clockwise away from the circular enclosure and to the back, and then your trackball will be functioning perfectly. This has been nativeEMF with a video on how to clean the trackball on your nativeEMF keyboard. We'll soon do a full EMF review of this keyboard in comparison to other wireless keyboards that do not use infrared technology. If you found this video helpful, press the like button and subscribe. We'll be back soon with more tips on how to create a nativeEMF environment in a technological world.